Right, here is the box. As you can see, it's a big bugger. I'm sorry about the mess, that is her fault. Let's see what's in the thing. After removing lots of those lethal staples for about so long, the answer turned out to be a bike frame, a box of bits, and lovely new tyres, and all sorts of other clever stuff. When you actually get the thing out of the box, which is easier said than done, there's no really easy way to do it. You have bike seat with a reflector, this bit of plastic that, don't know what it does, bike preparatory instructions, junior play bikes, I don't know what that's all about, and some basic tools to get the thing put together. Loads of those horrible plastic, I've forgotten what they're called now, there we go, tie clips or whatever you want to call them. So I'm probably going to need some tools to actually unpackage the thing. Back in a minute. Unfortunately, the front wheel came with this bloody crank jammed through it, so it was impossible to get the front wheel off without scratching the finish on the end of the pedals. I'm sure the thing will have a few more scratches after I've been riding it, but that's not the point. Now, admittedly, putting a bike together in a hallway with a minimum of tools is an exercise in frustration, but so far it appears to have gone together alright. There's a couple of other things I've got to do, like take the stand off my old bike and what have you, because there's no way I'm laying a new bike down on the ground on its side. I'm going to take the lights off my old bike and the speedometer as well. But yeah, other than that, there's not a whole lot that needs doing, just adjusting the brakes really. Complaint 2. The kit, oh flaming hell. The kit doesn't come with an Allen key for adjusting front brakes, so it's an exercise in frustration trying to do it yourself without having to mess with all the spacers and adjusters and what have you. One unexpected plus, which I wasn't expecting, hence it being unexpected, is that this the rear shock is actually adjustable. It is when you try and build a bike inside a house that you realise that it's not really the best environment to be building one. What's up with you? I'm busy, I'll see you in a minute. Daft dog. Yeah, the house isn't really the best environment to be putting a mountain bike together, but the thing's almost finished now, so there's not a lot of work left to be done. Notice that I'm now using my own tools because, well, there's no way to get around it. It's good of them to provide you with basic tools, but to really do a proper job, you'll need a couple of things that aren't included. Annoying observation. I've put the forks on the wrong way round. Clever of me. Right, criticisms. So far, none to be honest. I have to admit, when this was offered up for £125, I didn't really expect to get a lot for my money, but so far the whole thing seems pretty faultless. It's a nice pleasant ride, the suspension's pretty soft and smooth, and it's, for me, is geared just right, so yeah, it's a pleasure to ride. Right, not 100% sure where I am now, but I guess that's part of the fun of going off-road. The seat's harder than you initially expect. It's not a major problem, but if you're going to spend any amount of time actually sat on the thing as opposed to running around with your arse in the air, you probably want a gel seat or something like that. For bike, the front gear's more or less flawless. The back ones, it slips out of gear, it won't go into fifth for some reason. I'm going to have a look at the gears when I get back. I think it's just a case of adjusting them. But yeah, as I say, so far, pleasantly surprised with what you get for your money. Another thing that I'll add is, while the suspension is not as thick as a tree trunk, you know, like you get on your £1,000 plus bikes, it's fairly competent. It makes these hills not much of a problem at all, and so far I've not had any problems with my seat trying to castrate me every time I go over curbs. So yeah, very pleasantly surprised at how effective the suspension actually is. Nothing seems to hurt quite so much as when you go over a bump and your seat comes up to meet your bollocks. So I'm going to take this home now, tighten a few things up, and I'll be back out again down here. Thanks for watching.